What was it like growing up in Champaign-Urbana?
It's prejudice. Don't let anybody tell you it wasn't. We had hard times too. We would go to Sunday school sometime, and it used to be what was on University Avenue, the 5th, was Meadow Gold, and they had a little ice cream parlor in there. And they would, we would go after Sunday school over and get ice cream cones. So they wouldn't serve us, you know, we'd get up and leave after we get an ice cream cone and go outside and eat. So one Sunday we all decided to go in and order a whole bunch of stuff. And they fixed it for us. And we walked off and left it sit on the counter. And medical cream, remember medical ice cream? That's what it was, medical, yeah. And we did a few Sundays, and they finally broke down and served us like we were supposed to be served. And what else happened around there? There's a lot of things that happen around in our area. We used to go into Davis's grocery store, but they were Jews, and they'd sit there sometime and have crackers and salami, things like that. And what else happened? Go down to the boneyard and try to catch crawdads, stuff like that. And there used to be a place called the Stone Quarry, which is over on the corner of right, well, behind the church, on Church Street. And we used to go over there and play cowboy and Indians over there. And we used to go down to the, I used to go down to the Illinois field, you know, I can practice baseball, which is on the corner of Wright and University Avenue, which is the old Beckman building in there now. And what else did they say? I don't know. We just had some good old times in the neighborhood. Play pranks on Halloween on some of the neighbors. We're boys. A bunch of boys. Excuse me.
What church did you and your family attend in the community?
Bethel.
What places did you go for entertainment?
Didn't have much place to go but the Douglas Park and the movies. And I used to sneak off and go to the race. You know, I used to be in Peach Field. I wasn't supposed to be going, but I went. And got scolded for it. I used to sneak and go over there to the races on sometimes on Sunday and Friday nights. And sneak off and go to the fairground when the fair was here. Go to the carnivals when the carnivals are here on South Mill Street, way out here on, well, the pines down on South Mill Street, which is probably Kirby now. Street. Let's go down
there. The 1970s was a big time of change. Do you remember what was happening in Champaign during that time?
What?
The 1970s was a time of change. What was going on in Champaign?
I don't know. 70s I was married. And I sort of cooled it down. Laid back and didn't do too much. Get out. They used to have dances at the Douglas Park, Douglas Center, and we go to the dances and stuff like that. When they had the Elks Club, I didn't belong to the Elks Club, I didn't belong to the American Legions. The biggest organization I belonged to was the church. I worked. I used to carry newspapers. I started carrying newspapers when I was 9 years old. And shining shoes. We had a lot of small family of 9 of us. And if I wanted to do something, I had to come out and make my own money to go out and get it. So I worked. And during the war, I was supposed to be going to school doing my homework, but I was working at Brownie's shoe shop, working at 9, 10 o'clock at night. And get up and go to school in the morning, and my homework wasn't done. And I went from one shop class to another. That's what I was interested in, shop work and carpentry and auto mechanics and any stuff like that. You find me around that stuff.
Okay. You mentioned the mural on Park and Fifth. What do you remember most about the mural?
Well, some people wanted it and some people didn't. That was the most thing. And they finally got together and got it up there with a little struggle doing it. And she got her little group together and they worked on Saturdays and evenings and stuff, putting it up. They had to get scaffolds and stuff, material to do it.
Did you like or dislike the mural?
Yeah, so it was me.
This is the last question. What do you think the mural meant to the African American community?
Well, I think it displays their feelings, the way they feel about the town and things. They just the only real way they had to express themselves, because our newspaper was prejudiced and still is. So that's the only way they had a way of expressing themselves, especially the young people, really.
Well, thank you for your time. Anything else you want to share about Pocket Drake? Any more stories?
No. They're supposed to change it one time to, the city was going to change it from the viaduct from Main Street in downtown and run it all the way down to Wright Street, and they didn't do that. I don't know why, but they didn't do it. And they're supposed to made it a wider street and make it Park Avenue. Now they made it Al River Street. While I'm turning to Steel Park Street. Al Rivers was a newcomer to this neighborhood after he got on the police force, and he moved from Poplar Street to Park Street. So, while I'm turning to Steel Park Street, and always will be in my book.
What high school did you go to?
Champaign High School.
Alright. That's all the questions we have for today. Thank you. We'll be in contact with you so that you can see your interview. It was really good.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. Oh, can I get the names of your brothers one more time? Your brothers.
James.
James
Hines. Carol Hines. And Gerald Hines.
And then your sisters are Harriet, Ellen, Geraldine, Bertie, and Barbara?
Our sisters.
Sisters, yeah. Okay. Thank you.